Roman Reigns to return with new Enforcer Wiseman, John Cena to lose title? 4 predictions for WWE, Saturday night's main event 2025. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. WWE's upcoming special, Saturday night's main event 2025, will emanate live from the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida this Saturday. The company has announced 4 matches for the show so far. The company will likely add 1 more match to the card, which could be IYO. Sky vs. Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title. Some of the company's biggest names, such as John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and more, will be in action on May 24th. In the piece, we will cover 4 bold predictions for WWE Saturday night's main event 2025. R-Truth will battle John Cena at Saturday night's main event 2025. However, the former 24/7 champion may not get a chance to fight his childhood hero, as he could be replaced by Randy Orton in the match. The Viper lost the undisputed WWE title match against John Cena after interference from Truth at Backlash 2025. As a result, the Legend Killer could hit back at Truth at Saturday night's main event. The Viper could attack the 54-time 24/7 champion, taking him out right before his match against John Cena. Orton could then go on to replace Truth in the bout. Randy Orton potentially replacing R-Truth against John Cena at Saturday night's main event 2025 could be huge. However, the creative team could throw another curveball at fans by having Cena put the title on the line in an impromptu match against Orton. Moreover, Cody Rhodes could return to cost Cena the gold. The American Nightmare, who has been on a hiatus since losing the undisputed WWE title to John Cena at WrestleMania, could return to help Randy Orton defeat Cena and exact revenge for his loss at Backlash. This would add Rhodes to the rivalry between Cena and Orton and set up a huge showdown for future PLEs. CM Punk and Sami Zayn will take on Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker in a tag team match at Saturday night's main event 2025. While the babyfaces are expected to go toe-to-toe with the heels, that may not be enough. Rollins and Braun could register a big win due to interference from Paul Heyman. The veteran, who is the new manager of Rollins and Breaker, could help the heel duo defeat the best in the world and the former honorary Uce. Following their potential win, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker could launch a post-match attack on CM Punk and Sami Zayn. If that is indeed the case, it could lead to the return of Roman Reigns. However, the OTC may not return alone. Reigns could make a comeback with Rikishi and Hikuleo. As fans must be aware, Rikishi is the father of the USOs and Solo Sikoa, and he could be Reigns' new Wiseman. Meanwhile, Hikuleo, who is Tama Tonga's half-brother, could be Roman's new enforcer. The trio could appear at Saturday night's main event to take out Rollins and company. WWE Saturday night's main event 2025 is just a week away. The spectacle will emanate live from the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida on May 24th. The company has announced a loaded card for the upcoming special. Aside from that, the creative team could also be planning some big surprises for the show. The following piece will explore 3 such big things that could unfold at Saturday night's main event 2025. Jey Uso will put the World Heavyweight title on the line against Logan Paul at Saturday night's main event 2025. While the Yeet Master is expected to retain his title, the night may not end well for him, as he could be ambushed by Gunther. The Ring General could appear following Jey's potential win over Logan Paul at Saturday night's main event and launch a brutal attack on the Yeet Master. The Ring General will get a shot at the World Heavyweight title on June 9th on WWE Raw. Hence, he could look to injure the Yeet Master before the title bout, which would give him a huge advantage. R-Truth will challenge John Cena for the undisputed WWE title at SNME 2025. However, the veteran dethroning the Cenation leader seems highly unlikely. Fans should expect John Cena to make easy work of Truth, earning a dominant win over him. Following that, 17-time WWE World Champion could launch a brutal attack on him. This potential angle could lead to the return of Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare could return to save R-Truth from his childhood hero. CM Punk and Sami Zayn will face Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker in a tag match at Saturday night's main event 2025. The Visionaries manager, Paul Heyman, will likely interfere in the match. If so, Roman Reigns, who is currently on a hiatus, could return to take out his former Wiseman. The original tribal chief could help the best in the world, and the former honorary use even the odds against Rollins and company. Following that, Reigns could then join forces with the babyface duo, forming a new faction to fight Seth Rollins' stable. The OTC could name the new faction as the Shield 2.0 to mock Rollins. NXT superstar Keanu Carver is back on Twitter after weeks of silence, and he's making it clear that he isn't backing down from his controversial comments targeting Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Carver's Twitter account disappeared a couple of weeks ago after he fired off a scathing rant aimed at the Samoan faction, accusing them of political hypocrisy and slamming their influence in WWE. The Shield is one of the most acclaimed factions in Raw. The Hounds of Justice included Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and former anoa'i Azumi's star Dean Ambrose, FKA Jon Moxley. The Shield has not only competed as a group at WrestleMania, but its members have also been part of the grandest stage of them all individually. One star who has faced all three members of the Shield at the Showcase of the Immortals is Brock Lesnar. The Beast Incarnate is presently absent from the Stamford-based promotion. He last appeared on WWE television at SummerSlam 2023, where he suffered a loss to Cody Rhodes in a singles bout. Talking about his history with the Shield, Lesnar clashed against Roman Reigns on various occasions, starting with WrestleMania 31. The Big Dog emerged as the winner of the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. This led to Reigns versus Lesnar on Mania 31, where Brock became the World Heavyweight Champion. The match ended with Seth Rollins cashing in his MITB briefcase, creating the famous Heist of the Century moment. Later, Reigns and Lesnar clashed at WrestleMania 38. Here, the OTC defeated the Beast and became the undisputed WWE Champion. At WWE WrestleMania 32, the veteran faced Dean Ambrose in a no-holds-barred street fight. Despite his best efforts, Ambrose failed to conquer the Suplex City owner, as Brock won after an impressive match of around 13 minutes. Moving ahead, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar locked horns at WrestleMania 35. This match kicked off the show of shows, where the Visionary dethroned Lesnar and emerged as the WWE Universal Champion. With his history, the Beast Incarnate became the only WWE superstar who has faced all three members of the Shield individually at the Showcase of the Immortals. In an interview this year in March, Seth Rollins gave his response on a potential reunion of the Shield in the Stamford-based promotion. The Visionary spoke about Jon Moxley being part of AEW now. He also noted how Roman and himself would continue in the company and that their paths were going to be intertwined till they were done with their careers. However, at the end of his answers, Rollins opened up on the possibility of a Shield reunion by saying that no one knew what next month was going to look like. So, a reunion could be any time. The WWE Universe indeed wants to witness a final run of the Shield. It remains to be seen what the coming years reveal about the Shield and a possible reunion. John Cena, who recently portrayed a United States president in the film Heads of State, has demonstrated a clear pattern of sidestepping any inquiries regarding a potential foray into the political arena. During an interaction with Entertainment Tonight, when pressed about future political ambitions, Cena skillfully shifted the conversation towards his cinematic work, stating, "I hope everybody enjoys Heads of State on Prime Video." This prompted the interviewer to remark on his diplomatic evasion. "Oh, John, that was such a diplomatic answer. See, you're already well on your way to being a politician." I love it. This approach is not new for Cena. In a prior discussion with Us Weekly, he firmly distinguished his on-screen portrayal from any real-world intentions. "This is a movie and I'm playing a role in a buddy action comedy," Cena explained. "I just happen to wear a suit and say my character's in the Oval Office. I think that's about as far as we can take that." His current focus remains divided between his burgeoning acting career and his commitments within WWE, with no indication of a shift towards politics. While John Cena navigates his Hollywood career, he also contemplates the final stages of his WWE tenure, though specifics remain deliberately vague. Asked by Rachel Smith of Entertainment Tonight about his eventual retirement match, Cena offered a characteristically focused response. "I'll know when I get there. Honestly, it's a sports cliche, but I'm climbing the hill in front of me." This sentiment underscores his approach to his concluding in-ring chapter. Reflecting on recent milestones, Cena mentioned a significant encounter with a long-standing rival. On the WWE side, we're just taking it one at a time. We did our last one in St. Louis. I had my last match with Randy Orton. And that was pretty cool to kind of put a close to that 25-year rivalry. As every chapter happens, it's a different feeling for everyone. Despite speculation about his retirement occurring before the end of 2025, Cena remains non-committal about the specifics of his departure, telling Entertainment Tonight when asked about any anticipation or dread, "There's a long way to go. Until December. I'll let you know when I get there." His upcoming WWE schedule includes a match against R-Truth at the May 24th Saturday Night's Main Event Special, and he is also confirmed for several international WWE shows, indicating an active period before his eventual retirement.